It's time to crush A flat. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at A flat major now. So if you look at the key signature, we have how many flats? That's right, 4 flats. So let's go ahead and say them in order and finger them so that we remember those flats. So we have B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat in the key signature. So we have those 4 flats to remember. Now if you look along the fingerings, you see that there are 2 notes this time that have 2 optional fingerings. For B flat, we're still going to use that lower B flat fingering, the second one. On D flat, however, we're going to use the top fingering. So I recommend taking a pencil and circling those so you know which one to look at as you're looking through. So first, to start out with, let's go ahead and finger the notes and say them on the way up. So we have A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, and A flat. Now let's go ahead and play it. Whole notes on the way up. Big breath. 1, 2, ready, and. Great job. Now let's go ahead and finger and say the notes on the way down. So we have A flat, G, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, and A flat. Now let's play them on the way down, whole notes. 1, 2, ready, and. Great. Now let's go ahead and look at the arpeggio for this scale. So remember, arpeggio is the first, third, fifth, and eighth note. So we're going to look, the first note is going to be A flat, second note is going to be C, then we're going to have E flat, and then we're going to have A flat again. So let's go ahead and try playing that. Whole notes on the way up. 1, 2, ready, and. Great job. Now on the way down, just the reverse. We have A flat, E flat, C, A flat. 1, 2, ready, and. Great. Now what we're going to do is we are going to talk about a few things to think about for A flat major. So make sure on D flat, when it's just the pinky, that you have a good balance on your flute, that it's not rolling around on you. The one thing I like to do is remind myself of the 3 points of balance. So our first point of balance is our thumb, which is located on the back side of the flute, not under the flute. So I have it on the side here. Then I'm going to use it as a teeter-totter. On this finger, it's going to rest on that knuckle right there, so it's a little bit under the flute. I feel supported there. And then I used my chin as a rest as well. So I have it pressed just gently, not too hard, into my chin, so that gives it a nice little place. And that way, I could even have my pinky up, and you see that my flute does not roll. So on D flat, make sure that you have a good strong hold on your flute. No cheating, no holding down other fingers on D flat, okay? Now let's go ahead and do the all-state pattern for A flat. So remember, half notes on the A flats, all the other notes are quarter notes, tongued up and slurred down. Let's go ahead and sing and play it first. So flute on your shoulder, finger along. So we have A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, G, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, C, E flat, A flat, E flat, C, A flat. Don't forget the arpeggio at the end. So 1, 2, ready, and. Great, now we're going to speed it up a little bit to 80, and this time I want you to remember not to breathe between every single note, especially on the tonguing. Just because it's tongue doesn't mean you need to breathe between every single note. Okay, so 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit quicker to 100. I want you to remember to keep your fingers close to the keys. This A flat key, make sure that it's not hanging out down here. Make sure that it's always hanging out up here above the key, waiting to press down the A flat key even when you're not using it, okay? So 1, 2, ready, and. Great. Are you ready to do 120? I am. All right, so 120 now. Fingers close. 1, 2, ready. Could you do it in one breath yet? All right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to do it in quarter notes and eighth notes. It's going to be the same tempo that we just did. However, I'm going to set my metronome to 60. So half the tempo, but the notes are going to be twice as fast, so it ends up being the same thing. So it's going to go da, 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 da. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, ready, and. All right, so now you know A flat major. Great job on it. Keep practicing.